Listen, you all are football maniacs. I can't tell who actually is the greatest one on this show. Manta, I'm going to start with you. Did anything fire you up more than seeing the blood on the pads of that there highlight package?
I mean, Jamie, there's a whole bunch of stuff on there. You saw Mike Tomlin, a young Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
You got to see, you know, you got to see Ben Roethlisberger do his thing. Ray Lewis in the middle of a pregame huddle. Come on now, Willie. I'm jacked up. I'm trying to hold my composure. This is what you live for. I mean, this is the games. These are the type of games as a ball player, man, Ty, you know this, that you live for, man. This is when you're an old man, you sit on the couch, you got your kids next to you, like, hey, daddy was him at one point, and I played in these big-time matchups, and I want to tell you about it. So I'm trying to. I didn't have any coffee this morning, but I can bust out.
No!
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kyle.
I mean, listen, we got two kind of average teams this weekend. Let's hope one of them can win. I saw a lot of stuff in that package that I don't see from either of these teams right now, Willie. James Harrison ain't walking through that door. Ed Reed ain't walking through that door. These teams, give me the Saints and the Falcons. Listen, I'm just BSing right now. I want to see one of these teams win. But honestly, the reason we're here is because neither one of them can decide if they're going to be great or not. Maybe this weekend they will.
That's exactly right. Well, we need more information in terms of that matchup. NFL Network insider with us this morning, Ian Rappaport. Rapshi, good morning to you. We have been talking a lot about Lamar Jackson's back. Is he going to be back in the lineup for the Ravens this weekend as they get set to play the Steelers on Sunday night?
Lamar Jackson is expected to be back, has been a full participant both days. The fact that he was able to be full yesterday after the first day of initially being back at practice, excellent sign for Lamar Jackson. In fact, don't take my word for it, take his word for it. He said 100% he will be on the field. So, okay, that is a very good sign for the Baltimore Ravens, but that was not the only story yesterday out of Baltimore. Lamar answered several questions from reporters, some pointed questions about an article in the Baltimore Sun that came out that questioned some of his work habits, questioned whether or not he wanted to be there. Among other things, Lamar saying he does not sleep in meetings. He sits in the front row, right in the middle. Do you think John Harbaugh would let me sleep? It's actually a fair question. Talked about he wants to be in Baltimore, how the contract stuff will take care of itself. And he is now as close to 100% as he has been in quite some time, which is certainly a scary proposition for Baltimore. On the other side of this thing, T.J. Watt trying to come back after surgery to repair a partially collapsed lung after a dry needling session in the team facility. There was some optimism earlier in the week, and to my knowledge, nothing has waned. The only concerning thing here for the Pittsburgh Steelers and T.J. Watt is that he has not been a full participant yet in practice. Today is Friday. If he is not a full participant today, then you really do wonder, is he going to be out there for a win-and-in, all-important game for the Steelers? Again, Tomlin has said he's more optimistic this week than last week, but he also said, let the participation be our guide. TJ has not yet been full, so I would say it's more wait-and-see mode for the star edge rusher than anything else.
Man, some of those names I just don't want to question going into this one because you want it to be truth on truth when it comes to these two AFC North rivals. Rap Sheet, thank you so much. This all comes down to Week 18. It's win or go home. It's the Sunday Night Football treatment.
I wasn't hearing Kyle, if that matters.
Oh, no. Rap Sheet, we appreciate you. Kyle, Willie, Manti, here comes the question. We're going to play a little game. An if and then conversation when it comes to this. Steelers, Ravens conversation. Is it Rodgers' last game? Is Lamar going to be healthy? Fill in the blanks. If this happens, if blank happens, then blank will officially win this game. Manti, there must be a deciding factor for you that gets this thing going.
Yes, of course. And I'm just going to look as near as last week to how the Ravens did in the run game. If the Steelers can't stop Derrick Henry, the Ravens will win this game. And just make it simple, guys. If Derrick Henry continues to... You could put me at quarterback and they're going to win the game. Derrick Henry is like that car that we used to play with after Christmas. You know the one that you have to like pull back?
Oh, yeah.
And then you let it go and it gets faster as it goes. That's how Derrick Henry is in the run game. If you let that guy get momentum, and that's what happens when they put Pat Ricard in the game, whereas they start to open up holes, run a toss game, and let him get that momentum, good luck stopping him. I never had to stop him, but I wish everybody luck, Willie, that has to stop Derrick Henry as he starts to get full head of steam. So if the Steelers can't stop Derrick Henry, the Ravens will win this game.
Yeah, for me, man, Ty, if Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers team can't convert on third down, then the Ravens will win. This is what they look like during the month of December. I hope we have to grapple with Thorpe right now. It's not good. They're not doing well on third down. And I played in this rivalry game, and you know, on third down, both defenses heated up. I mean, they get after you. This is what they look like in the month of December on third down. I mean, that's not really winning football. That's not what you want to see as you kind of build momentum into January. And you're talking about not having DK Metcalf, not having Mount Washington. Now you're looking at the playbook streaking. So if you're Aaron Rodgers and this offense, you have to find a way to win on early downs, first and second downs, where you can keep it third and short. And Aaron Rodgers is going to get the ball out of his hands. That's not the issue. The issue is about the conversion. They have to be able to convert and sustain long drives so they can get it done in the red zone. That's going to be a big key factor for the Steelers team, possibly coming out the building with a win.
Listen, I'm going to go back to the headline. If Lamar Jackson gets mad, the Ravens win. And Lamar Jackson, you must be mad about what's going on right now, right? Understand, if you missed this somehow, the Baltimore Sun, the local newspaper publication that has covered for a huge game.
I was really hurt. Like, I don't know why I got to get questioned about, or I hear things about, oh, I don't know if he was like, I never quit on my team before, you know, so I never quit anything, to be honest with y'all. So I don't know where that noise came from. I just want to win.
He doesn't look mad. He looks more, I would call it, bemused, which is fine. Is the article right? Which parts of it are accurate? Which parts of it are made? It's all completely irrelevant if Lamar Jackson goes and plays to even half his ability this weekend. Just go beat the Steelers, play well, be Lamar, and no one cares about an article that comes out week 18. No one cares about your sleeping or your eating, because you just beat the Steelers. You do what you do, and then go to the playoffs and play like yourself. That's it. If Lamar is himself, they win. They win. They have a better roster than the Steelers right now. They have a better quarterback than the Steelers, I think. They have a better pass rush than the Steelers, TJ Watt's out. You should win this game. I don't care if it's at Pittsburgh. You have the MVP quarterback. You have this, you have that. And now Lamar has something that maybe he hasn't always had, which is motivation. It's like you as a Lamar fan, you want to shake him by the shoulders and be like, Lamar, wake up. Just be Lamar. Go be Lamar this weekend. If Lamar is Lamar, the Ravens win.
Kyle, I'm reminded of a couple off seasons ago. Every show we did on Good Morning Football was the relationship between John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson and how the Ravens were handling the contract situation they found themselves in. And I've never gotten over this sinking feeling that everything that was said about the quarterback then, about whether or not the organization was committed to him, what it was going to take for other teams to come and get Lamar, how does one just shake that, even though the deal was done and ratified and there was great money there? I'm wondering, guys around the table, how does John Harbaugh play into this for all of you? Because we're looking at the other logo here with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we constantly belittled Mike Tomlin for being 9-7, 10-6, all that stuff. But John Harbaugh is 8-8. He could finish this season 8-9. How does Harbaugh, Manti, play into this conversation for you?
Well, I think Harbaugh has always been one that's probably been the biggest fan of Lamar. I mean, it goes back to asking Lamar, do you want to go on do you want to go for it on fourth down, and giving him that luxury of making that decision. And, you know, that obviously gives a lot of responsibility to your young quarterback, but then it also puts you in a situation as a head coach sometimes where you got to put your foot down and make some decisions. Now, John Harbaugh, from all accounts,